It's hockey night in downtown Boise after a highly entertaining game on Wednesday night, which saw the Steelheads come from behind for an overtime victory. It's game 2 of this 3-game series here this evening between Idaho and Rapid City. Good evening, hockey fans. Cam McGuire here alongside Steelheads forward Jade Miller, looking pretty sharp here tonight. I'm rather impressed.
Thank you. I'm in the original Beast sweater vest you gave me last year. So.
Looks like maybe a little more product upstairs here tonight as well.
Yeah, a little bit. Getting back on TV, had to throw something extra in there. So.
Well, we mentioned for the Steelheads a 5-4 overtime win on Wednesday night. We'll break that down for you here coming up in a couple of moments with head coach Everett Sheen, but it's been a busy last couple days in terms of roster movement as we check out some of the moves over this week here, Jader. Zane Franklin acquired by Cincinnati yesterday, completing a futures consideration deal. Dawson Barteau recalled by Manitoba. Cody Heiskanen is back from his PTO at the Ontario Reign in the AHL, where he played 4 games. And Cooper Jones signing an ECHL contract here earlier today. So there's been a lot of movement and a lot of juggling and shuffling the last couple days.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at guys right there with Franklin, Barteau, and Heiskanen. Heiskanen and Barteau, such great defensemen, and then Franklin does a little bit of everything. Obviously, Cooper Jones played a little bit here at the beginning of the season. A lot of familiarity there with him, so look for him to step in and make an impact. But yeah, tough to lose a guy like Zane Franklin as well as Dawson Barteau, and a much-needed boost to get Cody Heiskanen back.
Yeah, Cody Heiskanen back with the Steelheads, 12 points in 19 games this year. He was last year's ECHL Plus Performer of the Year with fellow defenseman Matt Register. And we mentioned Cooper Jones, who signed earlier today. He's played 2 games for Idaho this year, 33 as a Steelhead, dating back to the 2021-22 season. He's been with the Pensacola Ice Flyers in the Southern Professional Hockey League since being released from his standard player contract earlier back in November. Well, we mentioned for the Steelheads a 5-4 overtime win on Wednesday night. We had a chance to catch up with head coach Everett Sheen earlier this morning to chat about the come-from-behind win. Well, Coach, let's get right into it here. Obviously, 66 seconds into overtime, A.J. White able to hand you guys a 5-4 win. He's a player we've talked about over the last couple of weeks, off to a fine start, and he continued there on Wednesday night.
Yeah, that was a big-time goal. We had to find a way to win that one on Wednesday, and, our leader stepping up and getting the win was big.
Let's just start here. Overall thoughts from the game. Obviously, you guys do get the 2 points.
Yeah, we got the 2 points. We were pretty sleepy, actually, pretty much the whole game. We just kept harping, hey, we got to wake up, and if we wake up, we give ourselves a chance to win the game. And, credit to our guys. It took a little longer than we wanted, but, they battled through and got the win.
Well, the Steelheads, they did wake up in the third period. Patrick Kudla scored a 4-on-3 power play goal about midway through the frame to pull the Steelheads back within 1, and then Nicholas Canade tied it at 4 with a couple minutes to go in regulation. So, like we just said, you did wake up in the third period.
Yeah, that was an absolute howitzer by Cuds there. And then, great timing for Nick to get his first of the year. And, like you said, we got a good hockey team. We just need to make sure it's full 60, not have to claw our way back here tonight. Nicholas
Canade, a goal and 2 assists, 6 shots on net, too, on Wednesday night. He had to be pretty pleased with his performance.
Absolutely. He was flying out there. He was when he's on, and probably one of the faster guys in the league. So thought he played a great game. We were down to 5D on Wednesday, and, he stepped up big time.
Certainly was an emotional game on Wednesday night as forward Willie Neerum tied the hockey game at 2-2 in the second period. It was his first game back at the Idaho Central Arena since the passing of his father back on November 1st. Obviously, really emotional, and great to see Willie get on the score sheet, get rewarded. No, you guys were super happy for him.
Yeah, couldn't have been happier for him. He's an outstanding man and a big part of that team. So for him to get that here back in Idaho in front of our fans was really special for him.
Looking to make it 4 wins in a row here tonight and take game 2 of this 3-game series. What's our key to victory?
We got to come and play 60. When we play a full 60 minutes, we're a very tough team to beat. Making teams earn points off of us. So we got to be ready to go here tonight.
There you have it. That's Steelheads head coach Everett Sheen. Sheener, as always, thanks for the time. Best of luck and have some fun tonight.
Appreciate having me, Cam. Thanks.
Well, it's so great to have Willie Nierum back on the ice. We'll have a sit-down conversation with him as he caught up with Joe Paris from KTVB Channel 7 News earlier today. But now we check out the Mountain Division standings. And, Jader, that was a huge win for the Steelheads team to hold first place in the division. Obviously, the season is still so young, but I know this is a club that takes a lot of pride in being at the top right there.
Yeah, and come playoff time, that's where you want to be. You want to have that home ice advantage, that last shift advantage. Huge win, like you said, on Wednesday night to come out and get those 2 points after kind of maybe a lackadaisical start. But good teams find ways to win, and the Steelheads are proving it again this year.
Rapid City in the 5th spot right now. They're 2 points out of playoff position. Let's check out tonight's players to watch. We start first with Steelheads captain A.J. White, who scored the game-winning goal on Wednesday night. It was his 13th game-winning goal of his professional career, his third overtime winner, and he's now just one shy of 100 as a Steelhead.
Yeah, and Whitey doing what he does best. I mean, we've seen him score dirty goals all over the ice, mainly in front of the net, and then you see him score a beautiful goal there. Kind of one of those games where you're looking for your leader to step up, and AJ did that exactly.
I think Everett Sheen joked with him after the game. I think he said, "That's the hardest I've ever seen you shoot the puck, Whitey."
Yeah, he got all of that. Maybe a little pump push fake there, and went high blockers. A tremendous shot by AJ.
Let's check out Rapid City's player to watch here. Also a veteran, it's Alex Aliardi, who won a Kelly Cup with Florida a couple of seasons ago. He is the Rush's captain. He scored on Wednesday night and now has 4 goals in his last 6 games. What's the Steelheads and the Rush here from downtown Boise? Game 2 of this 3-game series, the opening face-off right around the corner. You're watching and listening to Idaho Steelheads Hockey on the Steelheads Broadcast Network.